You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Wasn't that an amazing intro? I mean, seriously. That was pretty awesome. And I apologize for previous videos, guys. I'm gonna try to keep a higher form of energy. Previously, I was kind of like, but don't worry about it. I have Mountain Dew and Red Bull. So, I guess I'm a gamer now? Yeah, let's go with that. Anyhow, I really do actually love H.P. Lovecraft's works. I haven't read everything yet, but I'm working on it. And just the idea of the Elder Gods of Cthulhu, all that stuff, and a game based on that is actually pretty awesome. I had to do something, guys. Okay, we're on a carriage.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
That's how you know you're going somewhere evil.
There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps...
Why are there so many gravestones
damnably transcendent
in a forest? And that's a wraith, giving you directions.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without
okay, I would not let that dude drive us.
Will take you to hell.
Nope.
But in that gaping abyss,
and that's what you get for hiring a
we will
one-eyed
find our redemption.
driver. No offense to any one-eyed drivers that are out there. Okay, so apparently world navigation. See, this is what I really like about this game. It's like if you've ever seen, like, if you ever opened up like a picture book and the characters kind of like spring out of the book, I really like that kind of art style with these backgrounds behind us. It's almost like a play. A little murderous, terribly scary play. For children, of course. So let's go ahead and walk. Apparently, the stagecoach driver did not live. I think he was a little crazy regardless.
The hamlet is just ahead.
Alright, we'll try that. Hallway movement. D and A to go back and forth. Awesome. Let's go. Yeah, I love this. Okay. We surprised him. Good. We gotta kill him, of course, because that's the only way to win in this game. Alright, we opened the vein, got him bleeding. And just to check, we'll stun him and see if how much bleeding actually does. Okay, that did too. So I guess it was kind of useful. It wasn't the greatest. So I need to keep that in mind. Bleed damage doesn't do a lot, but it helps. We also come past interactive objects that can sometimes give us really, really good things, or could possibly drive our people either insane or crazy. And we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, I don't know what item. You can use an item to basically get a free pass on the thing that you're interacting with, to open it without there being any traps, all that stuff. I don't really know what you use on a brigand's tent, but let's just open it up. What do we get? We got some onyx and some gold.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
That was decent. And click, click. Let's go. I love this art style so much. So recently, basically when I'm doing this, the game I think is officially released. And the last time I played, they did not tell me the health exactly and all this information. I really love that in games. I'm not a huge number cruncher, but I understand the people who are number crunchers. So we're just gonna see if we can get rid of that guy in the back just because he has a gun. So we'll drop a little bit on both of them, and let's stun him real quick. There we go. So we only gotta deal with the guy with the gun now. Can we just hit him with the far shot? Can we make him bleed? No, because this guy's too big. Basically, this plays a lot with the spacing of units, and at certain distances, certain units can use certain abilities. If you like check right on this, it shows you can use it in the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd slot, but you can't do it in front. So there are certain characters who fight better from the front, the middle, or the back, which is always awesome, and you can kind of fix your characters to perform in certain ways that I really like. Let's just take a shot at him, hopefully he dies. Yes! Alright, haha, exactly. Can we stun him again? Okay, he resisted that time. No perma-stun for me. And that bullet basically sent our Crusader back. Now we could either move him or we could bleed him. I think I'm going to bleed and see if I could use a move to bring our Crusader forward. So let's see about that. Oh, he resisted it. God dang it. I don't think he has any moves that will bring him forward. Let's just move him up forward just in case. That sucks. That's also a very interesting flail. Is that rope? Okay. Well, I guess when you're a brigade, you have to make do with what you got. Yeah. And now we got him bleeding, but we're bleeding too, so that sucks. Zealous accusation lowers their damage. So let's hit him with that. And we did some damage, so that's great. And we only took 3 on that, but bleed. Now, that mechanic is very interesting. You see this bar down here? It's our stress level. In a lot of HP, well, all of HP Lovecraft's works, there are characters who, after being exposed to these horrible monsters, terrible situations, it takes a mental toll on them. And sometimes they kind of just snap. Just a little bit, you know, I mean, crazy enough to, oh, I don't know, go insane, shoot yourself, and release an Eldritch Evil. You know, that type of stuff. And he missed. Crap. So let's just go for Smite. Let's take him down as hard as we can. There we go. So we got some food, a crest, and bandages. Bandages can stop bleeding, and crests and other things are used to rebuild the town. So let's take that. We did it. Quest complete. But that doesn't mean we're exactly over. Continue adventuring. And we're going to get this. Our thief, or our highwayman, I'm sorry, he's not a thief. Please check that out. It's trapped. And he's got the blight. That sucks. decent amount of gold. We got more food than gold, so that's not too bad. And we got a decent amount of money too. Now here's the cool thing. Now our characters will get special stats, and hopefully these stats do not suck. We've got Healer's Gift, 20% heal skills when camping. That's great. And Stressful Eater, plus 100% food consumed if stress above 50. Now all of these things make it incredibly difficult to actually, win in this game. For example, he's a Warren Scrounger. So essentially, he has a 10% chance to find stuff in the Warren, so we want to bring him. But because of the factor of him, getting the munchies apparently when he's super stressed, that happens to a lot of people I know, but because of that, now he's going to eat all of our food, so it might actually mitigate the fact that he has a higher percent chance to find things in the Warrens. Because if he's scrounging, you better hope he's scrounging for food. Because once your characters do not have enough to eat, well,
home, such as it is.
I'll let him finish.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright. But anyhow, yeah, a lot of those things will take into effect later on. You can get rid of those things, but that would involve us basically working a little bit on the surrounding area. Now, I'm just going to move myself. Boom! Right there, just to make everything look pretty and nice. Okay, so we got that working. Let's get rid of this and see what we can do with this town. So, first of all, graveyards for fallen heroes. No one's dead yet.
Here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
That sounds like that sucks. We've got ancestors' memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And we can see some of the bosses. The bosses in this game are ridiculous. Stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Beautiful. Because that's really what we need. More crazy people in this town. Well, the cool thing is, we can now hire Chiron.
Better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
True enough. And Belmis, who's a priest who can heal people.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Don't remind me of the Sisters of Battle, please. And this is a plague doctor. Just Google plague doctor, and you'll know everything about them. They're actually pretty cool. What do we got? We got blacksmith. We got more to unlock that. Sanitarium we need to unlock. The tavern's not unlocked. Oh, goodness gracious. Nothing is unlocked. I'm prepared for what lies below. Yeah, right. In like a very, very short time, he's probably gonna go crazy and try killing some people. So we're going to embark. I can't really think of much else to do.
And morbidity.
As you can see,
Work begins.
apparently the only place that we can start is right here in the ruins. There's a couple different like sections. The cove, the weald, warrens, and of course the darkest dungeon. And there are going to be different types of enemies to be found in different areas, which means that you're going to have to be prepared for different types of creatures. I love that about this game. It keeps me on my toes. Now let's put him here. I'm going to put Dismas second. Most of his abilities can be used from the second space. Carrion, I'm going to put you here. Plague Doctors are actually really cool. I'm going to put her in the back, hoping that she has a specific ability. What she got? Dazzling Light, which is awesome. Judgment can be used from the back. Divine Grace, her healing ability, can be used from the back as well. What about you? There we go. Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade, Battlefield Medicine, all the good stuff she can use. All these skills are more useful in different areas, but they are actually really amazing. So let's go. We got provision now.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold.
There we go.
Later blood.
So basically, we need to actually figure out where all of our stuff is, well, you know, going. Or what we're going to bring along with us. We got food, a shovel, you know, to dig through obstacles and other things. Believe it or not, people will incur a ton of mental stress while digging. I can understand that, especially if you're in a place filled with giant man pig things. So I'm going to pick up some food. I prefer to do it in increments of 4 because there's 4 people. But we also have a stress eater, so I'm just going to pick up 12. We'll grab one more just in case. Torches. You want to bring torches with you. Because in the dark, I guess only, I was going to say only pigmen can hear you scream. But that's really creepy, actually. Alright. Let's start this off right. As you can see, another thing I like is the color palettes. Every new hero you get, I feel, almost has a different color palette. So, here's the map. We can see where we go. It's pretty straightforward, but eventually when you get far enough, it really becomes a maze. So let's start walking. And hopefully we don't run into anything too crazy. Alright. So, I hope someone will give me $5,000. Okay, well, that didn't work this time. We're probably going to do Grape Shot Blast because it's going to hit 3 people, and then everyone else could kind of clean up. The dude in the back is Bone Courtier. He's essentially a necromancer who brought these guys back from the dead. He also... Actually, no, he's not the necromancer. He's just, I'm assuming, a person in noble position. So does that mean that these skeletons follow him because they once followed him when he was actually alive? That's kind of interesting. So we got Noxious Blast. I guess we'll hit the one in the front. And did not do too much, but he's blighted now. So that's perfect. So I suppose we will try to heal her up. Just cuz. Maybe get like a little bit of health back from what happened previously. And we're going to smite this dude. Alright, swing and a miss. Tempting Goblet, go ahead, throw it in my face. Now that sucks. Because there are special units who are just focused on creating stress instead of the health aspect. So basically you have to watch both bars. Because bad things will happen when people freak out. Sometimes they'll stop fighting. Sometimes they'll fight each other. Go ahead. Well, at least it wasn't that one girl again. Because that would have sucked. Oh, I wish I could have hit him with a plague grenade. Can we hit him with that? There we go. Did he get blighted? Alright, cool. I can work with that. What are we going to do here? We get Judgment. The dude in the back. Awesome. And he's done. Corpses. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. Okay, cool. Unless, you know, there may or may not be something that revives corpses. Wink, wink. Now. Yeah, just smash them. Pretty nice. I do actually like this aspect. We can't hit him at the back line, we can only shoot. It makes it a lot difficult, more difficult. There we go. So if you want to hit this area, you definitely have to make sure you can hit the back line effectively. Oh, see? She feels so good about that lightning bolt that she just hit with that dude that came from the sky. That, she's not as stressed. It was only 3 and she's like halfway to crazy. But, I guess it's something? Oh, we got some scouting going on. Now, cool thing about scouting is we now know what's coming up. And we also know that there's going to be a fight coming up. In some situations we could avoid this, but apparently we can't here. Is this a confessional? Send in, we'll send in her and maybe just maybe, she'll like de-stress. The hero's history of sin was revealed? What type of sinning you been doing, Belmus? Alright, whatever. Maybe you had an entire life before the church. So,
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
remember when I said you should probably bring a shovel? Yeah, this is what happens.
Without tools survival, we must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
So, she's literally one, like, mouse running across the floor until she's basically crazy. And we got this fight with a bunch of bandits. I don't even understand what you're doing in here. Blight him, let's go. You. Judgment. It self-heals. We had that dazzling light. Alright, did we stun him? Perfect. Now it's grape shot. We can pistol, we'll grape shot. Not bad. We're at least hitting slightly to the back of the line. But that blanket fire is going to kill us. Or that guy will. Her resolve's been tested. She is now abusive. Here's the fun, people. Stop soiling yourself and fight. Basically, she's now going to be horribly abusive to everyone around her, causing them to have more stress. It's a downward spiral, is what I'm trying to say, and it gets really, really bad when everybody's freaked out. Alright, that blight did some work. Okay, we're going to do another grape shot. We could cause some bleed damage. We'll go for the bleed damage, and hopefully we can take him out. Impressive, both the scared fire. Fire grants superior? Those scared of fire grant superior strength. I do not know what she said. She needs to heal him. There we go. Sometimes when people freak out, they actually refuse to heal other people, which causes a whole slew of other issues. Poison those two? Okay. Did no damage, but at least he's still poisoned. That's why I love the Plague Doctor. She is awesome. What are we going to do? Well, take him out. Oh! Well then. He, wow. Our Crusader put in some work. That's all I gotta say. And we got Blanket Fire again. At least he didn't, like, crit everyone this time. Heal yourself. Oh, you're one of the few people who can hit the back line. That was dumb. I guess double poison? And he really can't do anything. He can only buff himself. Now we got something. Blanket Fire again, whatever. So, I hate Blanket Fire. She can basically heal. She gets rid of status effects. And I healed a little bit, but that should end it. And it did. Everybody's hungry. Let's eat. They consume 5 food because you, Dismas, are a stress eater. Stop that, man. In all of our food. Stack of books. The hero reads the most unsettling crap. And now he's selfish. Even more selfish. Alright, here we go. At least we surprised him, so he gets a surprise round. Hit him in the back, and then maybe we'll hit him in the front. We dazzling people? Who we gonna dazzle? Dazzle him. He'll basically do the most damage. These two will just drive everyone crazy. It's only fair share if I live to share. What?! Why would you do that? So you're just gonna let everyone else die? Dude. Nice shot. Good job, Reynolds. Because you're a team player. Alright, go ahead and stress out the person who's freaked. It's not gonna do you any good. This game has gotten harder since I last played it. What? How'd you get in this full band? Reynolds done! Now he's abusive too! Fester and die, heathens! Oh, this is only what I imagine, like some... Like, you know how, like, certain brands, like, break up? This is how I imagine it. Hit him with the 8. There you go. And she healed herself. Eldritch push. Okay. Tentacle push. That's gonna hurt. And he's at death's door. There's only one proper way to test death. Oh my goodness. Please don't do that. Alright. The faithless have no right to harm anyone. He's still at death's door. Okay, he didn't die that time. Okay, well, let's get these bandages on him. Good job. You might not die, Dismas. And we're gonna cut him. Okay, no, we're not going to cut him. You profane my holy works. You profane my holy works. Meh. That's a little bit much. She's done. Is he gonna die? Good. Now you just die. Thank you.
This expedition at least promises success.
Now the band's all... Oh man. The band's just gonna break up now. Skeleton key, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a bust and some other stuff. You know what the worst part is? We haven't even won yet. This is it. This is the last fight. We have to live. Eldritch push! Okay, he's in the back. That's not the best place for him to be right now. All he said was that he needs to repay his enemies in blood. That's actually not really too bad. Okay, cool. So we got that grape shot. Don't kill him. Well, he's at death's door now. Let's drop the poison. Or I could have... Oh, now this game's stressing me out. I'm not thinking clearly. My thread winds on. Yeah, because your dear friend saved your life. Miss? Nope. I really hope she's not gonna stab herself. You cannot die, we need you. You feel faint, alright. Almost. Grape shot! There we go. We got one. Go ahead, stress him out. He's already pushed to the limit. That's gonna suck. Heal her, please, so then she can fix him. Oh, she can't because of her position. Isn't that lovely? Alright, he's poisoned at least. And miss! No, that was a hit. Now he's at death's door. So if you work the death's door mechanic, you can do some cool stuff. Or if you figure out how to kind of cheese it. Yeah, you need room to reload. Take the shot. Decent damage. And get pushed. So they're kind of pushing my people in the way that I would like them to be, except for that one. 2 on death's door. And more to come. Could let them kill you, it frees up space? Jesus. This is... She can only do one thing. Oh, that's pretty bad. Let's drop this grenade. And we got one of them. And that guy's poisoned now. Or blighted. I'm sorry. What can he do? Nothing except chop something down. Now we got him. Or at least we can put hands on him now. He's blighted. I don't know how skeletons become blighted. Sigh, is it my turn yet? Alright, Dismas, show us what you're worth. Apparently, it's not worth much. Okay. What's he gonna do? Don't kill him! I'm ashamed to be in your presence. Really? That's what you say? To the man who you... She had a heart attack?! Disorientation is the better part of valor. The first of many heroes has given their all in service to you. You have the option of retreating from combat or abandoning the quest. Screw that! We're so close. We could do this. There we go. She had a heart attack and died.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I could have played that a lot better, but I didn't, because I'm stupid.
Room by room.
Oh!
We will claim what is ours.
Oh my god. That was... That got really intense really fast. Look at all the stuff we got now! We could probably actually help rebuild the town. Basically, we're getting all of the relics that prove that we were awesome, so we can go back to owning the town, basically. It's like, you know how royalty has, like, proof that you are royalty because Duke of wherever, whenever, married X person and you have the documentation? It's basically stuff like that. It proves more of us. Oh, we didn't really get anything, and Belmas and Reynold are both dead. Oh, that's my bad. He can apparently go chill at the brothel. Go ahead and do that. Shall we settle on a safe word? Okay, Dismas, I did not know you got down like that, man. Alright, guys. This has been... Let's check out Darkest Dungeon. It is a really, really fun game. I really, really love it. I like the source material. I like where it comes from. It's just that when things go bad, they go bad in this game. I hope you guys enjoy. Please tell me in the comments, like and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day. Peace out, everyone. I still can't believe we had a person die of a freaking heart attack, man. Ugh.